Being that today is a bright, beautiful day, I would like to show you my solar system and how you can incorporate this into your life or your van to make your life a whole lot better. Morning, everybody. I'm not sure what today has in store, but let's find out. Living a lifestyle of quarantine, it's just like Groundhog's Day every day. Well, stay with me, see where this day goes.
Good morning, buddy. How are ya? Good morning, friend. It's nothing better than waking up every day to your bestest little friend. You ready to start this day? Maybe we'll go for a walk later. Yeah. Good morning, buddy.
Just such an absolutely gorgeous day today. It's 45 degrees, but in the sun it just feels amazing. Hey, welcome to the top of the van. Up here you can see I've got my three 100-watt solar panels. We've got them linked together in series, creating more volts. I never have an issue. 300 watts don't seem like much, but inside of a van with the batteries that I have is perfect. Got them linked in series. As you can see the wires coming over here, running down through the top of the van. And right here I've got a little hub guy that helps protect from the weather, and the lines run right in through there, and they're tightened up right here so they don't move, so they can't go up and down through the van. And then it's been sealed and screwed down. Most important thing is you want to make sure that everything is sealed up. You don't want any leaks in your van, and you don't want wires moving around and traveling. So in order to fasten these panels down, what I've done, and it's very subjective. Some people like to put roof racks on and put them on there, but this van's purpose was to be this. And so what we've done is we've taken and we've bolted them through the ceiling. We've used butyrol tape to seal underneath, and then we've used lap sealant to cover on top to make sure no water can get in there, using rubber gaskets in there as well. Everything to make sure that nothing leaks. But yeah, I just got them bolted down. Boy, these panels get dirty easy. Really can't see it, but underneath my ceiling panel here is where my lines come in for my solar. As you see, they come down through here through the reflectives. It's very important that any wiring that you do in your van or in any place, you keep your wires clean and organized. Last thing you want is an accident due to something that just a simple pack of zip ties and can take care of and clean up. Okay, and so as you follow my wires in underneath my bed, everyone has a different place and a different setup. So the biggest thing to remember is safety. When you're dealing with electricity, you don't want anything moving. You want everything nice and secure, and you want everything safe. So underneath my bed, we have built a shelf above the wheel well, and on that shelf we've taken and we've put in the Rover 40 charge controller. As you can see, the wires coming into there, and we've got these wires, we've got them nailed down with those electric clips, so that way these wires can't move. I mean, there's no way for these wires to come out, and if they did come out or came loose, they couldn't move. Very important, safety. So this Rover 40 MPPT charge controller is amazing. You can use any solar panels, and it'll clean up that electric, and it'll make sure that you get exactly what you need to your batteries. It also does a great job of keeping track of where your batteries are or where they're at. It's a smart charger, so it's always reading, it's computerized, making sure that everything happens the way that it should. And then if you follow the lines even further, have also added other safety precautions as well. So extra fuses, a fuse between the charge controller and the positive going to the batteries. You'll notice, I'm sure as well, that I have these two 6-volt batteries in the roam compartment. I've made a solid box. I've even got insulation going around the sides of them. I even have insulation between the batteries. I've made a very tight fitting box so that way they can't move, they can't jump, and they're very, very safe. Last thing you want is to be going down the road and have something this heavy be moving around. Boy, that would wreck your system. So make sure you got a good secure box. This box is screwed down. It's also screwed to the bed frame. It's very, very solid. Now once you've got your 12-volt system put together, it's solar and batteries, in order to be able to use it to turn DC electric into AC is where this guy comes in handy. And this is a Gland 1600 watt inverter, and it takes DC electric and converts it into AC, so that way you can plug in your laptop, TVs, fridges, whatever. So looking in here at the front of this inverter, you know, in tighter spaces, you kind of put things in tighter places. So this inverter itself will tell you the amount of volts coming off your batteries. It'll also tell you on that readout there how many watts you're pulling out from your system. It also has two plugs, a USB plug. It even has old technology solar in there. So if you're gonna buy an extra panel and want one just to throw out that's not attached to your van, you can attach it right in there. And the MPPT charger is so smart that it can recognize, you know, extra sources of electricity going in there to make sure that things work out okay. I highly recommend this inverter. It has just been amazing. It's never given me any issues, nothing's rattled apart, no fuses are blowing, and I've never even heard the fans kick on. All right, so if solar is something that you're thinking about, I highly recommend it. I purchased my solar gear through Renogy. I got the monocrystalline solar panels. They seem to be the best. Their technology they use in their panels are just phenomenal. Their diode system makes sure that you're getting the most amount of light to electric out of your panels that you possibly can. I went with the 6-volt batteries because they hold a little more juice, and it just worked out great for my system. Well, thank you for taking the time to click on Alter Daily Living today. I really appreciate you sticking through to the end of this video. If you have any questions about solar or how to hook things up, feel free to leave a comment. If you like this and you found it interesting or helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, let me know that you enjoyed this video. And for those of you who are following, I appreciate you very much. April 1st was my birthday. My dad got me the coolest little gift. This is a headlamp, an LED headlamp. And if you're working on projects in the van, or like I was today underneath the bed, this little lamp does amazing. It's little LED lights, AAA batteries, just unreal how helpful something like this can be in your van build. Hey little dog. Well, from me and Zeppelin, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again on the next video. Thank you. If you've stayed in all the way to the end of this, I really appreciate it. Next video will probably be a fix on one of my side doors to the van. I noticed the other day when I went to go close it that the welds are starting to come loose on one of my hinges. So we got to figure out how to fix that or find somebody with a welder. Coming up next time. Thanks, guys.